into cross-legged position on your mat. And bring one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Dropping the shoulders down away from the ears, closing down the eyes, and breathing some weight down both sits bones into the earth. Feeling the breath into both of your hands. Feeling the inhale, expand and lift, and the exhale, soften. Breathe into both of your palms and take as many breaths as you need to arrive in your breath, in your body, on your mat, in the sacred space of your breath, in the sacred space of your physical body, in the sacred space of your yoga mat and your yoga practice, but also in the sacred space of your home, the sacred space of the land that you're on, the country you're in, the world that you're in, the universe that we're in, breathing in that sacred space. And sacred space is with us all the time. We can create sacred space wherever we are, whether it's during our work hours or during a stressful encounter, or whether it's in a moment of deep relaxation and bliss. Leaning into, breathing into this space now. Your sacred space is a place that you can find yourself over and over again. Looking up in the eyes, bring the palms down to the knees. And then we'll bring the left hand to the right knee and reach the right arm back behind. Inhale. Exhale around the back as you cross the right hand to the left knee. Twisting left hand behind. Inhale as you arch. Exhale up and over, round belly to spine, chin to chest. So just keep alternating left to right. Inhale up, exhale down. Almost drawing your sacred space around you, carving out the space for yourself. Thanking yourself for showing up and carving this space in time for yourself, for your practice, for your nervous system. The 3, 2, 1. Next time, both hands, both palms are connected to the knees, belly to spine, chin to chest, round. And breathe through your upper back, finding space in your whole spine. As you release, take the hands behind you, fingertips face down. Reverse, tabletop, plant the feet, lift the hips. Inhale. Exhale, sink the hips down. One more like that. Inhale, reverse tabletop. Exhale, hips down. Okay, next time you come up, right leg will lift. Inhale, up, lift the right leg. Exhale, figure 4. Flex that right foot, drop the right knee out to the right, lift the hips. Now on your exhale, bring your hips down towards your hands as you straighten your left leg and slide your left leg long to the ground. Forward fold over that figure 4 with 2 flexed feet. 3, 2, 1. As you inhale, half lift. Left hand to the outside of the right foot. Straighten your right leg as you twist back with your right arm. Exhale that right hand down to the earth. as you bend the right elbow and lift the chest and lift that right leg for 3, 2, 1. Let's cross the right ankle on top of the left. With your crossed ankles forward, fold again. Okay, as you half lift, toes point towards the left, left hand behind you, the fingertips face towards the back of the mat. Bend the knees to prepare. Plant both feet, lift the hips into a cross ankle side plank for 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees, hips back to the earth, hands back to the earth, fingertips face forward. Unravel the ankles, reverse tabletop. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. This time as you lift the hips, the left leg comes to the sky with the hips. Figure 4, flexing the left ankle, hips are even. And on your exhale, sink the hips back towards your hands and eventually straighten your right leg forward, fold over 2 flexed feet. Keep that figure 4, keep that breath. For 3, 4, 2. Inhaling 1. Let's take the right hand to the outside of the left foot. Straighten the left leg, lift the chest, reach back with the left hand. Exhale, take the left hand behind, lift the left leg, bend the left elbow, lift the gaze. For 3, 2, 1. Let's cross the left ankle on top of the right. Forward fold over your legs. 3, 2, 1. From here, right hand by right hip, the fingertips face the back of the mat. Bend your knees, plant both feet to the ground, side plank, left hand to the sky. Your ankles are crossed. For 3, that's it. 2, 1. Bend the knees, sink the hips, and as the ankles unravel, slide them back behind you into kneeling position. And we'll do the same thing as we did with crossed legs. So take the left hand on top of the right knee, swirl the right arm back, curl as you round forward. So it's arching as you reach back, rounding as you curl forward. Side to side, left to right, swimming and painting your space. Carving it for you for this moment. For 3, 2, 1. Stay with the back rounded, palms to knees, chin to chest. Reaching the fingertips behind, up on your fingertips, lift the hips, lift the chest. Exhale, coming back to our reset for sacred space. Right hand on the heart, left hand on the belly. Close down the eyes. Continue to breathe into both of your hands. For 3, 2, 1. From prayer, roll through the hands, and this symbolizes the sacred space around us, so the sacred space without. And then as you bring your hands back to prayer towards center, this is the sacred space within. And then as you bring your hands wide, this is the sacred space left to right all around us, surrounding us, back towards center. And then we've got the sacred space above and below us. So send the prayer high, and then take the body forward and hands back. So let's try that again. Reset hands in prayer. Roll the hands out. So the sacred space without, the sacred space within, side to side, sacred space left to right, all around as far as the eye can see, back to center. And the sacred space above us, the heavens, the skies, the cosmos, and the sacred space below, the earth, body forward, hands back. From here, sliding your hands onto the earth, and let's come into tabletop position. Moving, dancing cat-cow here. Breathing into all the spaces and places that need it the most. Or 3. Forward 2. 1, tuck the toes. Come high on the knees. And from here, we're going to step the right foot out towards the right. So I'll show you from this position. You're going to take the right knee out towards the right and then bend it out towards the right. So lifting it out towards the right and bending in as your right elbow moves down the inside of the right thigh, left hand moves up and over. That's it. Releasing the left arm forward, take it onto the left side of the mat, off the mat, straighten the right leg, reach the hand to the sky. Exhale, coming back to this kneeling. Drop the knees together, sit on the heels, hand to heart, hand to belly. Let's do the left side. Come high on the knees, left foot out to the left, so make sure your left knee and your left toes face in the same direction. Lean into your left knee, right hand up and over. Just making sure you can see, like this. From here, you straighten your left leg, take your right hand to the earth, left hand up and over, so modified supported side plank. Release back to this kneeling shape. And then coming to tabletop. Knees under hips, wrist under shoulders. Reach the right leg back behind. Inhale. Left arm forward. Zip the belly up towards the spine. Inhale. Reach the foot and the hand away from each other on the same plane. Exhale. Elbow to knee. Bring this elbow and knee in towards the body more, and even take the left elbow on the outside of the right knee. So you're really hugging yourself tight for 3, 2, 1. Release the left hand down, release the right leg back behind. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the right foot through into low lunge. Take it up to prayer. Sacred space without. Sacred space within. Sacred space left to right all around. Back to center. Sacred space above and below. As you forward fold, straighten your right leg any amount. Take the fingertips to the earth. And forward fold over a straight right leg for 3, 2, 1. And look back at your left toes. Untuck your left toes. Take your left foot to the left. And help your hips back down to the earth so you're sitting down the inside of that left heel on the ground. So you're internally rotating this left knee. So it's looking like this. Yeah. Let's twist towards the right. So left hand on the outside of the right thigh. Twisting, lifting through the heart, lifting through the crown of the head. Now as we come back forward, we're going to lift up onto the fingertips, press into the left shin, bend your right knee, coming back. And keep the left toes untucked and straighten the left leg. Stretch the top of that left foot. That's it. Now, drop the left knee. Now, tuck the left toes. Straighten the left leg. Take the right hand to the sky. So you're going to run a lunge twist. Okay. Cleopatra, I think it's Vishnu's couch or something. Cleopatra, I can't remember. Right foot halfway down the mat. Both toes face towards the right. Left hip sinks to the mat, reaching back with your right fingertips for 3, 2, 1. Lift the hips, turn everything towards the left, your toes, your hands, your body, so your right knee stays bent, your left leg stays straight, but now your left toes are to the sky, your right knee and your right toes are out towards the right. You're in Skandasana. Let's come to squat. Slide that left foot into a squat, heels together, toes apart. And we're going to come to the same Vishnu's couch or Cleopatra shape facing the left. So right hand down, lift the hips, right leg back. You're going to be off your mat. Both toes towards the left. Sink the right hip. That's it. For 3, 2, 1. Back to that squat position. Lift the hips. Toes out, heels in. Back to squat. Come to boat pose. Maybe you're off your mat. That's okay. Okay, lift the toes. Lift the chest. Cross your ankles. Roll back to the top of the mat for a flow with the knees down. Chest and chin to follow. Hips down. Baby cobra. And sliding back to child's pose. For 3. Honoring the breath for 2. And 1. Back to tabletop, and let's do the left side. Left leg back, moves back in space. Inhale. Right arm, reaches forward. Belly zips up towards the spine. Move the left foot and the right arm away from each other as far as they can. Inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee, round it in. Round the back, keep the elbow and the knee connected, and maybe take the right elbow on the outside of the left knee to really keep this as a strong engagement. Exhale, right hand down, left leg back in space. And as the knee curls in this time, let's step it forward to low lunge. Hands to prayer. Sacred space without. Sacred space within. Sacred space all around, side to side. And then sacred space above and below. Inhale up. Exhale, straighten the left leg, body forward, hands back to the fingertips, and send your chest energetically towards the toes. For 3. Breathing space down the back of the left leg for 2. 1, look at your right toes, make sure they're untucked. Bring the right foot towards the right, and then help your hips back to the ground nice and gently. The right hips internally rotated. Lift through the chest. Twist towards the left. Right hand on the outside of the left leg. For 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're going to bring ourselves back forward. So pressing into this right shin. Fingertips into the earth, lifting, bend the left knee. Bring your hands to frame the left foot. Right toes are untucked. Straighten the right leg, stretch to the top of that foot. Yeah. And then rebend the right knee, tuck the right toe, straighten the back leg, lift the left arm. Okay, Vishnu's couch or Cleopatra, toes to the left. Slide the left foot halfway down, sink the right hip, reach the left fingertips back. On the next breath, let's turn it into Skandasana, facing the opposite direction. So lift the hips, toes face towards the right. Left knee stays bent, right leg stays straight. That's it. Left knee out, left toes out, right hand to the sky. Let's turn this into a squat. So just slide the right knee in, bend the knee, toes out, heels in. You got it. Okay, so we're coming back towards that Vishnu's couch again. So left hand down. I'm not mirroring you. Lift the hips, send the left leg back. So toes towards the right, sink the left hip. So you're way off the mat. You're making like a cross shape with your mat. And then back to squat. Lift the hips. Coming back to the squat position. Facing the side of your mat. Hips down. Make it a boat shape. Maybe the knees are bent. Maybe the legs are straight. And then crossing the ankles. Rolling back to tabletop. Chest and chin. Child's pose if you need it. The next move is going to be down dog, so take your time to go there. Inhaling nose. Exhaling mouth. Creating a deeper sacred space for yourself. Let's walk the feet closer in towards the hands, just a little. And take your right hand towards your left heel. So you're twisting towards the left of your left underarm. Spreading the left fingers, pressing away with your left hand for 3, 2, 1. Right hand plants, right hand leg to the sky. Inhale. Bend the knees, step it forward. Warrior 1. Come on up, hands to prayer. Sacred space without. Sacred space within. Sacred space all around. Sacred space above and below. Body forward, hands back. And let's turn this into a warrior 2. So sweep the left arm back. Turn the left heel down and adjust your legs to keep a deep bend in the right knee. Widen the stance if you need it. Reverse the right hand. Inhale. Exhale, turn it into a rainbow warrior. So left toes face out, left knee bends. Right leg straight, right toes to the sky. Sweep the hands back to the left. Now we're going to turn this into a deep side angle. So right knee bends, right elbow to the thigh, left hand sweeps up and over. Now I'm going to bring my left toes to face towards the left side of the room, just to bring the knee and the toes and the hips with us. For 3, 2, 1. Left hand down, left heel lift, right hand to the sky. Twisted lunge, and then flip your dog. Come to the outside of both of the left foot. Flip the right leg behind. For 3, 2, 1. Flow through, right hand, right foot down. Vinyasa your way. Taking up space in whatever form feels the most healing for you. And when you're ready, we'll take our time to switch sides from downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, we walk our feet towards our hands. Take the left hand to the right leg and twist towards the right, looking under the right armpit, spreading the right fingertips, pressing away from the earth, and releasing the left hand back down to the mat. Left leg floats to the sky immediately, stepping through to warrior 1 when you're ready. Hands to prayer. Sacred space without, within. Left to right, above and below. Body forward, hands back. Turn the right shoulder open to warrior 2. Left knee bends. Take the feet wide apart if you need to. Reverse the left hand across the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, rainbow warrior. So the right toes face out to the right. Bend the right knee, left leg straight. So towards the back of the mat. Hands to the right, that's it. Make this a deep side lunge. So bend the left knee, left forearm comes down, swing the right arm up and over. Yeah. Now check the right toes. You want to bring them back towards the front. Yeah. So they're included for 3, 2, 1. Right hand down, right heel lifts, left hand to the sky. Ready for flip dog, toes to the left, strong in the right arm. Take the left foot up and over. For 3, 2, 1. Left hand, left foot down, vinyasa. Rest in child's if you need. For 3, 2, 1. Come to sit on your knees, knees together, heels together, right hand to heart, left hand to belly. Connecting back to the breath. Connecting back to the heartbeat under your right hand. connecting to the vibrance, the vibration of the body, and the energy you're building within your sacred space. Palms together, let's roll out the wrists. Let's give them a little bit of a break, moving forwards and backwards. And let's move back. We'll do a similar sequence, but we'll add on downward facing dog. Honoring the space in our bodies, honoring the space in our days to practice together. And walk the feet towards the hands. Right hand, left heel, or left leg, any place on the leg. And you can stay here, or maybe you can hold the leg and press into the left side, left foot, left hand so much that maybe there's an opportunity to raise the right leg, even just a millimeter off the ground. Wherever you're at, right hand plants, and then right leg steps through warrior one. Hands to prayer. Sacred space without. Sacred space within. Sacred space side to side, east to west. Sacred space above us, a sacred space below us. As you bring the body forward, hands back, let's turn this into warrior three, lifting the left leg, flying through space, being held, feeling buoyant, supported by the space around us. Bend the right knee, turn this into a warrior two, right knee bends. Reverse the right arm across the sky. Make it into a rainbow warrior, so straightening the right leg, left toes out towards the left, bend the left knee, hands sweep to the left, right toes to the sky. Deep side angle, rebend the right knee, right fingertips to the earth or to a block, and swim the left hand up and over. Turn the left toes basically forward as you can. For 3, 2, 1. Okay, so from here, it's a tricky transition. Bend the left knee, straighten the right leg, hands to the ground, left knee to the ground, right knee to meet. So you're in toe squat facing the side of your mat. I'll do that one more time. From a deep side angle, bending the back knee, bringing the hands to the earth, left knee down facing the side of the mat, right knee down facing the side of the mat. So we're here, hands to prayer. Apologies for having my back to you. So come to high knees, right foot faces forward like we did in the warm-up. Deep side angle from your knees. Exhale, left hand to the back of the mat, straighten the right leg, supported side plank. And watching for another tricky transition. So, hands frame the right foot, right toes face to the front of the mat. Everything turns to the front of the mat. That's it. And three-legged dog. So tuck the left toes, right leg to the sky. Bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, and straight to figure 4, down dog. So taking that right foot across a bent left thigh, sinking the hips back towards the back of the room. Okay, a little bit of trust here. Keep the knees bent, toes, the left toes to the left hand to the sky. Now, opposite direction, left hand down, the left toes are now to the right. And take this right foot up and over to flip dog. So that's it. Unhook it and flip it up. Okay, right knee lifts, right hand down, right foot down. Let's turn this into a half moon shape. So left leg, left arm lifts. Exhale, standing, split left leg to the sky. Allow your head to be heavy. And then let's bring the left knee with us as we come to stand. Inhaling up. Exhale, left foot on top of the right foot. Sorry, Left foot crosses over the right foot, forward fold. So your ankles across, flex the feet, bend the knees. From here, inhale, half lifts, bend the knees, come to stand. And then press into the right foot. Lift your left knee up and towards you. Two choices. Right hand to the outside of the left knee and turn the left hand to the back of the room, or right hand to the outside of the left foot and straighten the left leg as you twist. Wherever you're at, feeling the length of the spine, dropping the left hip down for 3, 2, 1. Swing the left leg back behind, back into warrior 3 for a pause. And then drop the left leg down, hands frame, back to three-legged dog, right leg to the sky. This is a super long sequence on the right side, I'm aware, but we got this. Bend the right knee, open the hip. From the flip dog, we're going to take the right foot to the ground, sink the hips. So hips to the ground, left leg is long, right knee is bent. Inhale high. Exhale, bending down the inside of the right knee, and see if you can bind with the right arm. So see if you can bring your right arm behind. Maybe you can interlace the fingers. I'm just forward fold here. For 3. 4, 2. 1, inhale. If you have the bind as you inhale, maybe you can lift the right foot up. Otherwise, release the bind and we'll come to internal rotation with this foot. So just bringing the right knee down, the right foot to the side and sinking both hips down. Yeah, like we did in the warm-up. Take a couple of breaths to sink that right hip down. Let's twist towards the left. For 3. 2. And 1. So we've got 2 options. Options 1, you stay breathing like this. Release your right leg and come to downward facing dog facing the front. If you want to try a side plank, left fingertips face towards the front of the mat. The right shin presses into the earth. Left toes face towards the left. So you're pressing into your left hand and the right foot like this. And if you want, lift the right foot up and see if you can hold the right ankle. For 3, 2, 1. Wherever you are, release to plank, to flow in your own time. And I want you to take some space in child's pose or a kneeling shape. Mostly just to feel the difference between the sides. Mostly to breathe into the space that you've created. Mostly to breathe into the space that's yet to come. I salute the light within your eyes where the whole universe dwells. For when you are at the center within you, and I am at that place within me, we shall be one. So feeling into that unity, that connection, letting go of expectation, letting go of what was or what will be, and just being super present in this space, in the space of presence. For 3, 2, 1. Let's meet back in downward facing dog. Let's find some space on the left side. Let's bring the feet towards the hands just a little. Reach the left hand towards the right leg and twist towards the right, looking under the right armpit. Pressing away strongly with that right hand. And then if you have the grip strongly, you can press into the right foot and the right hand a lot. Possibility to lift the left leg. Wherever you are, left hand plants, left foot, left knee, between the hands, warrior one. Sink in. Sacred space without. Sacred space within. Sacred space left to right. And sacred space above, reaching up, and below, reaching forward, lifting the back leg. Warrior three. Feeling, flying through space above, below, and beside you. Bend the left knee, make it a warrior two, left knee bends. Left arm reverses, inhale. Straighten your left leg, right foot, right knee turns out to the right, rainbow warrior as the left leg straightens, left toes to the sky. Deep side angle, rebend the left knee, left fingertips on the inside of that left leg, sweep that right arm up and over. Make sure those right toes, that right knee moves to the right corner of the mat. And ready for that tricky transition into a side high kneel. So you bend the back knee, hands frame the right foot, right knee to the earth. Slide the left knee in and both knees come to the earth. Lower you off your mat, that's okay. High knees. Right hand to the heart, left hand to the belly. Reconnect. And now this left foot comes to the original top of the mat. Sink into the left knee, right hand up and over. Straighten the left leg, right hand to the back of the mat. Supported side plank. Okay, so ready for the tricky transition that ends in a three-legged dog. So the left knee bends, hands frame the left foot. Turn this right shin around so you're kneel facing the front of the mat. Tuck the toes, left leg to the sky. Inhale. Yeah. Left knee bends, left knee opens the hip. Left knee, left elbow. And make this into a figure four down dog. So bend both knees, flex both feet, send the hips back in space. Okay, let's play left to right. So right toes to the right, right hand to the sky. Keep your knees deeply bent. That's it. Now we do flip dog. So right hand down, toes to the left, left hand lifts, and then unravel your foot, left foot steps behind. Okay, as the left knee lifts, left foot down, left hand down, and as soon as they land, peel the right hip, right arm open to half moon. Yes. Stunning. For 3, 2, 1. Right hand down, both knees bend. Stay standing split. Surrender your head, your shoulders to gravity. Now both knees bend. Come to stand, lift the right knee up with you. And then we set the right ankle on the outside of the left ankle. So just cross your ankles on the earth in your standing position. Flex your feet and forward fold and breathe into your outer hips. Bend your knees to protect your legs. Hanging out here for 3, 2, 1. Bend both knees to stand, rolling up slowly. And when you're standing and when you're balanced and stable, press the left leg into the ground a lot. Rise the right knee. Left hand is on the outside of the left knee or the left foot as we twist the right arm back. So your choice between a bent knee or a straight leg. The same twist. Everyone drop the right hip down, maybe looking back towards your right fingertips for 3, 2, 1. Release that right foot, move back through warrior 3, nice and slow. And as the right toes touch down, hands to the mat, back to three-legged dog, left leg to the sky. Bend the knee, open the hip, and flip your dog last time. From flip dog, just allow and sink the hips to the earth with the left knee bent and right leg straight. Okay, really scooch that left foot up in towards the hips. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, reach it forward on the inside of the shin and see if you can wrap it around. Release the head. Breathe into the spaces and places that need it the most. For 3. For 2. 1. Inhaling up. If you've got the bind, maybe you can bring the knee with you just for a sec. And then as we lower the foot down, release the bind. Right, left knee down, left foot out towards the left into single leg hero. So internally rotating the left hip. And let's just breathe here. Take a couple of moments to sink and soften the left hip to the earth. Option to stay here, then straighten the left leg and move through vinyasa. If you came to that side plank, take the right fingertips behind to the right hip, facing the front of the mat. Right toes to the right, and then press up onto your left shin, lifting the hips. And then if you want more, you can bring this left knee up, maybe to a bind. If you have the bind, press the foot into the hand and find an open, heighted shape. And then release into your vinyasa whenever you're ready. Well done. Or 3. 4, 2. 1, back to a kneeling shape, heels together, knees together, hand to heart, right hand to heart, left hand to belly. Notice and feel the energy from both palms circulating into the body. Receive this energy fully, these healing palms resting on the body. Breathe the essence into your system. For 3, 2, 1. Release the hands, sit to the side and bring the legs out long in front. We're going to roll down onto our backs for some moving bridges. So knees are bent towards the ceiling, feet parallel. Pressing evenly into the heels and the balls of the feet. And lifting through the lower, middle, and upper back as the hands reach overhead. Inhale. Exhale, rolling vertebrae by vertebrae down. Close the eyes and continue. Rolling out through the whole spine. Next time the hips are high, keep them there. Bring the hands back down by your sides. Press into the earth to lift the hips a little more. Reach the right leg to the sky. Figure 4 with your right knee. Inhale. Single leg bridge. Roll the hips to the earth. Take the hands to the back of the left thigh. And allow yourself to rock left to right. 3. Head, neck, and shoulders are soft. Jaw and space between the eyebrows are soft. 2. foot drops to the earth, hands out like a T, and drop the knees towards the right. Look to your left. Back to center. Unravel the knees, hug the knees in towards the chest. And then back into that bridge. Both feet plant, palms by your sides, lifting the hips. Inhale. Left leg to the sky. Make it a figure 4 on this side. Drop the left knee out to the left. Hips remain even in the single leg bridge. And then rolling down vertebrae by vertebrae. Right knee in towards the chest. Keep both feet flexed as you hold the back of that right thigh. Maybe you stay still or maybe you rock. Yogi's choice. Noticing the space that you're creating in the hips, in the mind, in the emotions. For 3. 2. 1. Right foot grounds, hands out to a T. Drop the knees to the right, gaze to the left. Oh, I did the other way, sorry. Knees to the left, gaze to the right. Pardon me. For 3. 4, 2. 1. Unravel, hug the knees in. And we've got a couple of choices as you unravel the knees. And option 1 could be bent knees, bent elbows, wrists, and ankles soft. And just stay in this position, dripping all the energy from your extremities and grounding into the earth. If plow pose feels like something you'd like to move into, you can bring your feet over your head and interlace your fingertips. But only if that feels like it serves you. If this is a position that feels better for you in this moment and creates more space, then this is the position for you. Wherever you are, close down the eyes, find some space in the throat, the neck, the chest. For 3. 4, 2. If you're in the dead bug position, stay there. Otherwise, from plow, roll into fish pose. So palms are on the ground, roll onto your upper arms, feet to the earth. And then as you bend your elbows, you lift the chest. There's no weight on the upper part of the top of the head. You're just keeping the weight in the elbows and the forearms, and you're sitting on your hands or your wrists. Maybe the knees stay bent, maybe the legs are long. 3, 2, 1. Chin to chest. Release, bend the knees, lift the hips, remove the hands, and Shavasana. Legs long, arms out by your sides. Taking as much time to find the space you need. Taking up as much space as you can, radiating out in all directions. space. Peace breathes effortlessly into our hearts, where we find ourselves opening up to the possibility of one world, one heart, one spirit beating, a song of love rising for all humankind in this sacred space. Peace beckons us to let go and surrender into that which connects us heart to heart. In peace, we let go and fall with grace-filled arms into love. Taking as much time and space as you need. Breathing into all the parts of the body that need it, moving through all the parts of the body that need it. And we'll eventually make our way into cross-legged position, hands in prayer. No rush to get there. Palms to the space between the eyebrows as a reminder and invitation to allow the thoughts to be open, honest and spacious. Palms to the lips, allowing our words to be kind, to be clear, to be compassionate. And hands to heart center, feeling into unconditional love, eternal joy within. Knowing and feeling that sacred space that we have connected to, created, and knowing we can always build this for ourselves in each and every moment, wherever we are and whenever we need.